Hey everybody, Josh Deaton with Sideways Barbecue. So it's getting close to the holiday season. We're going into Thanksgiving, and if you're like me, you want to get that turkey just right. And I'm going to show you exactly how we do it right here at Sideways Barbecue. So stay tuned. We've got 4 birds that we're gonna experiment with. I know exactly how I've done it every single year, but I got a few surprises on this video. If you'll stay tuned and watch the entire thing, you will see some of the things we're going to do some trial and errors on. And one of them, I'll just kind of give it to you now, is putting mayo on the outside of the skin. And a lot of people swear by it. I've never done it with the turkey, but we'll see how that works. And then we'll do one without the mayo. And we're going to brine this thing. And not only that, we do ours different, and we spatchcock our turkeys. And what that means is we remove the vertebrae, the backbone, from the turkey, and we lay it out flat. And from there, you smoke it, you can put it in the oven, you can do whatever, but we just feel that it has a much more even cook, and it turns out with a better and a juicier turkey to us every single time. So first thing you want to remove is this little thing. So we get rid of that, we don't need it. And then we take out the giblets. So you can make some gravy out of that, but we're not doing that today. Today we're just showing you guys how to make the very best Thanksgiving turkey you'll ever make in your life. So you want to cut this tail off. That's the first thing. And I had some shears, poultry shears, before this video started, and now I don't. Let's just say that. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and make these work. And we're going to cut this backbone out. And once you get to the very top, you're going to run into the wishbone, and it gets a little bit tougher to cut through. So, and like I said, on most of the turkeys I cook is going to be about a 10 to 12 pound turkey, and they just for me, they cook better, they're juicier, and then just one of them big old huge turkeys. So we'll do the other side real quick. All right, so we've taken this out. Some people can use that for stock. We're not going to do that today, but we'll put that in the tray. All right, so once you cut through that thing, you can flatten her out, and that's how we're going to cook it. So I'm going to come through here and clean a lot of this up. So just like that stuff right there, all this stuff I'm just pulling out, and then we're going to brine this. So I've got a brine solution that I'm going to show you guys how we do here at Sideways, and you can make your own. But a lot of people, they'll get brine recipes on the internet, and they just make it to whatever those specs are. Taste your brine before you put your turkey in it. If it's too salty, well, odds are your turkey's going to be too salty. You want it, whatever your brine tastes like is what your food is going to taste like. So just make sure, if you're going to get a brine off the internet or off of, you just know that you got to put some salt with water and some sugar. Well, taste it, and if you like the way it is, then keep it that way. If you want it saltier, then get it saltier. So we're going to go ahead, and now I'm going to show you exactly how we make our turkey brine. Alright, so here is the ingredients that we use for the brine, and you can change these, mix and match, whatever you want to do. But we've got 1 cup of kosher salt, 2 cups of regular white sugar, I've got 1 cup of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of cayenne pepper, 1 cup of coarse black pepper, and then I've got juice. So this is 2 cups of juice, and you can use whatever juice you like. So some people use grape juice, some people use grapefruit juice, some people use pineapple juice or mango, peach. I mean, it's whatever you want. That's my basic turkey brine recipe right there, and then we've got 4 cups of water. And what we need to do is take the 4 cups of water, put it in your pan, and what we need to do is heat this water up and get all of our ingredients combined in there. So I'm going to add my 2 cups of grapefruit juice. I've got 1 cup of black sugar, 2 tablespoons of cayenne pepper. I've got my apple cider vinegar, 1 cup of kosher salt again, and our 2 cups of regular white sugar. So all that is now in here, and I'm just going to stir all this up, whisk it up, and put it on the oven, and just try to incorporate that sugar, get it all dissolved and the salt dissolved. Once that happens, bring it to a boil, cut it off, and then from there we're going to I'll show you the next step. Alright, so while this is going, I'm going to go ahead and whisk this together. Alright, so it's just barely boiling right now, and that's good enough for me. Alright, so I've just taken it off of the stove, and I've got another 4 quarts of water, but this time it's ice water, and this will cool our brine down after it's been incorporated. Alright, I'm going to mix that up, whisk it in. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and take my turkey and put it in here. And try to keep it all the way submerged. And then we're going to let that sit for about 12 hours to 24 hours. So we will get back when it's done. Alright, so we are now finished with our brine. We went ahead and did 12 hours. And this thing is just feeling like it's falling apart, which is good. So drain your turkey, get her good and drained, and now we're going to season it up. Alright, so for my turkey over here, I use for our binder, for our first 2 turkey binders, I use melted butter, and you just take your hand, dip it in it. So here's the melted butter, and or you can get a spoon. I got a glove on, so I'm just going to do that. And I just lather it up, and I'm going to show you a black belt move here. For your turkeys. So this little flap right here, it never renders down. See that? Just cut that thing out of there. Alright, now that those are gone, that's trash. So now we're going to season the turkey, and what I use is a simple rub on my turkeys. So let's go ahead and get this sprinkled up with kosher salt, and like I said, it's pretty simple. Just sprinkle it on. And it doesn't take much. Just remember, our brine had some salt in it, so I'm not going to go real heavy on that, and that's about what I'm going to do there. And then I get my pepper. I put my pepper on first before the others because the others will block my pepper from being able to stick. So I want to put that on. And I go pretty heavy pepper, always. Texas, we love our pepper. Get underneath that leg, lift that leg up. Get in that leg, there we go. Alright, so there's the pepper. Now we're going to go with the granulated garlic. We just sprinkle that on. There we go. Now we flip her over. All right, so now I'm gonna very lightly, just barely salt any of this. Hardly any salt on there. And I get my pepper, once again. Get that in there. And that'll be it on that turkey. All right, so now we're on the second turkey. This is the one that I'm gonna put cream cheese underneath the skin. And like I said, well, I've never done it. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. But I love me some cream cheese. Love it a lot. And a lot of people, they don't like it. So maybe try something else. Just see how it works out. But most people only cook a few turkeys a year, so they don't want to chance it. So I'm gonna chance it. And I just whipped up some cream cheese. So it's just whipped. You can probably heat it up, but we have one of those mixers, so I've just mixed it up. And I'm just gonna get that as deep in there as I can. Get in that leg. So you can pull this pocket out right here on that leg, and you can get inside that leg too. Go around. Like I said, folks, this may be amazing, or it may be a dud. So I'm gonna smooth that out a little bit, and there we go. So now I'm gonna do this other side. It's gonna be hard for y'all to see. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. That leg going first this time. All right. Put it in this little pocket now. All right, so now we have our turkey stuffed up with the cream cheese. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my binder on it, which is my melted butter, all done there. And now let me go ahead and season them up. All right, salt, just like I said, regular salt. You don't need a lot. It's kosher salt, but you don't need a lot on there. Put on our pepper. Granulated onion powder, just sprinkle some of that on. Okay, and now we'll do the onion powder. All right, now we're going to put our garlic powder. And you can use anything you want. I mean, you could use paprika, you could use Cajun seasoning, use anything you want to use. This is just the way I like them. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and flip it over to the other side. You really don't even have to put a binder on here. I didn't even do it on the other one, just to show you guys that you don't have to have a binder on this side. I just did it on this one so we can see what it's like on doing it on the bottom, just as another test. So put my salt on. Where's it at? There we go. Very light, very, very light. That's it. Now we'll use our onion powder, garlic powder. We'll do our pepper last because I want to show you guys there. See how it just falls off? That's why you don't do it last. Dang it! All right, so now we're on the third turkey. We're going to season this one exactly the same. But the only difference is instead of butter as our binder, we're going to go with mayonnaise. And I know a ton of people that do it, but let's see which one is better. I know a ton of people that use mustard. I used to use mustard on my turkeys, and it does pretty well too. It's got vinegar in it, helps break down some things, and helps it stay, I guess, it's a decent binder. But I now just go with butter if I'm going to use one, or half the time I don't even use a binder anymore. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. On turkeys I do. All right, so that I'm going to go ahead and hit that other side real quick before I put my seasoning on. Now I'm going to go ahead and season it up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and salt this up, just very little salt, if any. And my pepper, finally did it right. Jeez. I'm interested to see how the mayonnaise deal works. To find out. Another thing you can also do, you can cut these off. And that one is now done. So we'll move on to the next one. All right, we're on this third one here. And this one we're just going to use olive oil on. And this one I've got my Cajun seasoning that we make here. And Cajun seasoning, it's a chicken rub, it's anything we want it to be. This stuff is really, really, really good. I love it. And it's pretty much good on everything. So we just make it here in house. And so let me go ahead and get our olive oil on. Just lightly. We'll flip it over. Now you guys may be asking, why am I starting on the other side? I'm gonna put it in the smoker like that. Well, I'm not. I'm gonna put it in just like this. I'm gonna put breast side down, and then I'm gonna flip it at the very end. All right, so let's get these things on the smoker. All right, everybody, so we are now at 300, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these bad boys on. Open up the old hickory, and we're gonna go ahead and put these on the top row up here. And I know some of you are wondering why I was doing that and putting them skin side down, is because I cook them skin side down. And then take this little booger right there, like this, like that. So I cook them skin side down, that's the way I do it. And that skin right there protects this breast meat, and it just keeps it juicy. But at some point I may flip them, it just depends. I'll look underneath, see how dark it's getting, and go from there. So this one is the one that we had our Cajun rub on, and we used oil, olive oil. This one is the Mayo. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put the cream cheese and butter one on. All right, and this one is just butter that I'm putting on now. We're gonna check them in about 45 minutes. So I got it to 300 degrees. All right, so it's been about 45 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and temp this thing and check it out. So I bet you it's about the 140 mark, 130 something, I would imagine. So 133 in the breast. All right, so we still got a little ways to go. So this one here is sitting at 157. So at 157, I'm gonna go ahead and flip this one. This one's almost done. So as you can tell, a smoker has its different hot points, and you just gotta find them. So this one's gonna take a little longer. This one's about done. So I wanna flip it and get some of that top done as well. So we'll take it like this. Flip that turkey around. These bottom ones checked out. All right, so this one's about 154, 156. That one still has about 10 minutes left before I flip it, but I'm gonna go ahead and flip this one. And I'm gonna spray it. So this is apple cider vinegar and apple juice. Spray this one too. All right, so we're gonna give those others We'll give them about 15 minutes, and we will be back and check on those. All right, so this is the other one that we've already turned up. Let's check the temp on it. Right on target, just like the other one. So we'll go ahead and take that out. So I can already kind of tell a color change on these a little bit. So we'll identify which one this one was, which one this one was at the end of this video. So if you want to find out, and I'm sure those other two have different colors on them too, but look at that skin. That's pretty. All right, folks, so here we go. And surprisingly, I'm super surprised on some of these. So we'll start with this olive oil and Cajun. Then you go to the cream, cheese, and butter. I cannot wait to try that thing. Then we've got mayo. Mayo is surprisingly crustier than the others, which is crazy. So now we've got butter, and we're gonna go ahead and give these a shot. All right, folks, so we're gonna go ahead and do our taste test real quick. I'm gonna just cut a piece off the breast of each one and try them one right after the other. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut up this olive oil one, and as you can see, it's the crust is, or the skin, it's a little chewy on that skin on the olive oil, to be honest. All right, so this muscle, or this joint right here, is what we're looking for. Once you get that, you can separate that drum, put that over there. Look how juicy this is. That's a juicy turkey. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and try a taste of the olive oil and Cajun right now. So we got us a piece cut off right here, and let's give her a shot. You're gonna have the best Thanksgiving turkey ever. That was a basic turkey, olive oil. I get to move on to the cream cheese. Let's check it out. Oh my goodness. Immediately. Look at this. Cream cheese, y'all. We're gonna check that out. Oh dear Lord. Folks, this is cream cheese. I'm about to try this bite right here. Oh, I cannot wait. Here we go. That's a game changer. Do this. I still got others to try, but you guys got to do this. Oh, I'm always doing. I might always do this. Dear Lord. All right, here we are. We're on the butter. Let's check it out. All right, here we go.
That is a juicy turkey. They're all juicy. Hot and fast, folks. I either like the Cajun or the cream cheese better. This is still dang good. All right, we're on the mayo. Now, surprisingly, look at the bark on there. All right, let's cut into this bad boy. Even the outside looks, it's not as rubbery either on that skin. This might be a game changer. So look at this. It's mayonnaise. That's freaking believable. All right, mayo. Oh, I hate to say this. I don't want to say it. Mayo wins. Mayo. Who would have thought of? I guess everybody thought about this. Might start doing this. I will start doing this. It wins. It wins. I don't get it. But hey, here we are. I love it. Try it out. All right, if you like this video and you want to see more, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. It'll notify you when we have a new video that I produce and put up. But hey, we do how-to videos all the time. All you gotta do is subscribe to our channel. We're new to this game, and but all we can do is ask for your help. Share this, send it, go to, I don't care where you're at right now, like it, share it, tag, subscribe. Do whatever you gotta do, but help a brother out. Also, come to Sideways, come check us out sometime. We got a lot of good food here. We did a barbecue competition the other day and took reserve grand champion. So we got first place brisket, first place pulled pork, second place chicken. And but yeah, so come check us out. If you want one of these turkeys, we are taking orders right now. Give us a call, 469-769-1551, and we will give you all the information about these turkeys. And like I said, these things are delicious, they're juicy, and we are gonna make these to perfection. And to be honest with you, I think I'm gonna do mayo. I'm gonna do mayo on these things. You can also email us if you want to get a quote at sideways@sidewaysbbq.com. And like I said, tag, share, like, leave us a comment, let us know what you think. I may just be out of my brain right now, and I know every Texan's probably making fun of me, but hey, I like it. So if I like it, I'm gonna keep going with it. You guys have to try it, take a leap out, put some mayo on that stuff. Damn.
It's always a little bit easier using poultry shears, so I just ordered these online. You can get them pretty much anywhere. Jesus Christ. It just broke this.